Good afternoon everybody and welcome to Port Melbourne. Now, regular viewers of my channel may remember last week's video when we tried to walk from Williamstown to Altona Beach. Unfortunately that turned out to be a big fail because the foreshore trail was closed for construction works just near where the railway line crosses over Cororoy Creek Road. So unfortunately we were not able to complete that walk and we had to walk all the way back to Williamstown. Today's adventure is a little less ambitious. We're going to walk from Station Pier in Port Melbourne down to St Kilda Pier along the Bay Trail walkway. So come with me on this beautiful Friday afternoon and we'll make our way to Station Pier to see what we can see. And this is the entry building to Station Pier. Okay, that's interesting. I've just been told by the gentleman at the entry kiosk that because there is a cruise ship in port today, non-passengers are not allowed to Station Pier. So I guess we'll make our way down towards St Kilda. Okay, so this is the bike path and this must be the pedestrian path. And this is Port Melbourne Beach. So this is a little pier, takes us above the beach over to this little rotunda which provides shade. And there's a view of the water at Port Melbourne Beach. It seems to be quite clean at the moment. So this gives us a view of Station Pier. There's that dock crane there. There's the pier buildings. And there's the cruise ship moored for passengers. And this way we can look all the way down across the bay to St Kilda. And if we looked hard enough, you'll be able to see Mornington, which is where I live, way down there. As you can see, Port Melbourne is a very nice little beach, so close to the city. It's a beautiful day and there's a nice light breeze coming in off the bay to cool us down. The passengers on the cruise ship could not have chosen a better day to visit Melbourne. So here we are back on the Bay Trail heading towards St Kilda. And this is the Centenary Bridge Pier. I must say, there has been a vast amount of development of this foreshore area since I was last here. It's certainly very nice. And one thing I do like is that the bicycle tracks is separated from the walking path. That prevents a lot of aggravation between cyclists and pedestrians. That's good to see. And there has also been a degree of re-vegetation of this beach area. On the other side of Beaconsfield Parade are these medium-rise apartment buildings, all with a glorious view overlooking Port Phillip Bay. Easy ramped access down to the beach level. And there's a little rotunda. I'm not sure what that is, but let's go and find out. Okay, it just seems to be a viewing area. Again, we can see the separation between the bike track and the pedestrian walkway. And notice these walls here are all made out of bluestone, which in the Northern Hemisphere you will know as basalt. So this complex here is the Port Melbourne Yacht Club. And here's another area of beach re-vegetation. I don't know who this is, but let's see if there's a notice board for us to identify him. It looks like a soldier or sailor with a kit bag waving goodbye. Now this structure, which you can see heading out to sea, I think may well be the Kerford Road Pier. And for those who haven't got very many decades behind them as I have, Kerford Road Beach in the 70s and 80s was renowned for being a topless bathing beach. And this tree here, I believe, is a young specimen of a Norfolk pine, or Norfolk Island pine. And here's the Cafe de Lido. And these premises here are the Port Melbourne Life Saving Club. There's a magnificent two-storey balustrated building, verandas all around. Now, I don't know what this building is, but let's take a walk and find out. Okay, so this here is the South Melbourne Life Saving Club. Okay, these are volleyball courts and a lot of people here, probably schools, playing volleyball. And there's more volleyball down here. Okay, so I just spoke with a very informative gentleman. This is a school's volleyball competition. It's been going all week, started on Monday, and today is Friday. And he said there's about 26 schools, and today is Year 11 day. So that's a big operation. Here we are at the Kerford Road Pier, operated by Parks Victoria, by the look of this signage. So this is the Albert Park Yacht Club, and this structure here, which you can see, is where they used to use to lift the yachts out of the water. And this flat structure here, this deck, has apparently got boat storage underneath for the members. And I was given this information by a white-haired gentleman who was very helpful indeed, a local resident, taking a walk along the pier. So here we are at the very end of the Kerford Road Pier, just myself and one solitary fisherman. So this is Albert Park, and there's still a long way to go before we get down to St Kilda. And just down here is where the topless beauties used to oil themselves up for grilling in the sun. Again, this is a magnificent beach, the Kerford Street Bridge. How lucky we are in Melbourne to have such nice beaches so close to the inner suburbs. I'm hoping that as we get closer to St Kilda, this onshore wind might be enough to bring out some of the windsurfers. That'd be good to see. So this is the sandbar. It looks like a beach kiosk and restaurant. The apartment block seems to be getting a bit higher the closer we get to St Kilda. And there's a nice little shelter built right on the beach. And there's another little jetty sticking out into the bay. I'm not going down there because it's too sandy. I don't want to get sand in my shoes. And here we are in the windsurfers area. And right in front of me is one of the windsurfers. Sometimes you can come down here and there are 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 windsurfers all together, all different colours, and it's a very spectacular sight. There's also a school here where you can learn to do windsurfing for payment of a small fee. So this is the St Kilda West Beach, and the walking trail leaves busy Beaconsfield behind and swings around on its way to St Kilda. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that these gardens behind me, which are situated between the beach of St Kilda West and Canterbury Road, may be the Catani Gardens. Leave a comment if I'm correct or if I'm not correct. And I think this building is the St Kilda Yacht Squadron. There's a lot of heavy duty equipment out there. Okay, here's one of the slipways for the yacht club to launch their boats. And we've made it to St Kilda Pier, our final destination on this Friday afternoon walk.
You're here, aren't you?
And at the end of the pier is a historic kiosk which has been rebuilt, I believe, to its original specifications. So let's go down there and take a look at it. And maybe this is the penguin viewing area this way, not where all those crowds were. Thank you everybody for coming with me on this walk from Station Pier, Port Melbourne to St Kilda Pier, St Kilda. Thanks for watching this video. Please give it a like and also consider subscribing to my channel. I would really appreciate that, and here are some more videos which you may enjoy. Thanks again for watching.